Viene mi gente, aquí vamos contra los Chicago Bulls. Espero que les guste. Empecé el juego ya hace tiempito, ¿verdad? Pero me animé a subir videos, así que vamos a ver cómo nos va. Espero que les guste este gameplay. Aquí Timeki, los veo.
Tip off goes to Minnesota. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. AI is out there with Rose, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. 6 to shoot.
No te dejes, no te dejes. 2, 1.
Levine against Gibson. Levine, good.
That's something you can't defend. Zach using his vertical to shoot over the top.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Markkanen after the made shot from AI. Markkanen kicks to Lopez. In the corner, it's Levine. Rebound by Rose.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
In the corner, it's AI. Good on the triple. AI's got 5 now.
And that's good stuff for
most European players, not known for their athleticism, but his mobility is pretty good for a player his size.
Now here's Covington. His last outing, he had 8 points from downtown, and AI gets it to go on the assist from Covington. From 17 feet out, and that one goes long.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Yep, it counts.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the...
Here's Dunn. And it's a rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Covington inside the line, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
AI outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One thing the Bulls did a great job of last year, Steve, moving the basketball.
They also had pace and space. They ran at every opportunity. The guys were very unselfish. Despite all the losses, the Bulls were a fun team to watch.
Solo, ¿quién
The
hizo
shot by
eso?
Valentine, no good. Minnesota leading by 8.
Mucha carrerita.
Rose dishes to AI. The kick out to Rose.
Rose.
Back to AI.
Rose.
Inside.
Eso es.
And the basket by Rose.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You know what? The issue that night, the misses became contagious, and the guys lost more and more confidence as it went along.
Tapón.
It's tipped.
No. Derrick.
AI kicks to Rose.
Asistencia.
And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Now, here's Lopez.
Obliga la ofensiva.
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 6 on the shot clock. Done outside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
That one misses for Levine.
I mean, thinking back to where Levine was drafted, 13th
Dámela.
overall, raised some eyebrows.
Solito de
but it
tres,
was all
verde,
about
green.
upside.
Money,
Levine and
money.
Valentine are the wingmen.
So,
And there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Felicio in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Obligalo.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder played some big basketball. He ended up with 19 points and was on the mark several times from beyond the three-point arc. It was a wonderful showing for him. He helped the team snap that losing streak. Can he help them win another one tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Nice work, DA. Thank you. It was a very focused, intense performance we saw from him last time out.
Foul. Y vale.
No letdown at any point in that game. That focus you talked about never went away.
He'll bring that same focus. If there's one thing we can be sure about, is that he is mentally prepared each and every night.
Bulls trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Levine, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Levine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Muy bueno.
And
Muy bueno.
Towns
Gracias,
gets
gracias.
it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Derrick Rose in open space is a treat to watch. Love the way he took off and scored that one.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter.
La presión monta. El shooting
And
preparando la
almost 4
bola.
minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Levine finds Lopez. Here's Dunn. Back to Lopez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Cansa, viene, papá.
Yeah, they've gotten
Vamos a
into a
dejarlo
nice
así.
flow this quarter.
And stolen by Dunn.
Qué clase mistake. Qué clase cheese.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
La apagué ahí.
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
Oh, ¿qué pasa?
AI outside.
Toma un screen.
Rose scanning the floor. Back to AI. Makes it off the glass. AI's got 8 points in the quarter.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against the wind.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Rose against Levine. Valentine kicks to Dunn. Over AI. Dunn misses.
Se
The
rebote.
edge on the
¿Qué pasa?
glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rose passes to Covington. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Covington's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Timeout.
5 buckets in a row
Mira que vamos.
from the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. And checking out Minnesota, just a couple spots back.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the
¿Por qué
great
le das
stories
foul,
in the league
cabezón?
this year. No doubt about it. Fans all
Qué
over the league
charro.
have gotten behind these guys.
Me comió ese screen.
Dunn with it. Working on AI. Dunn. That's in.
Buena
That's his
esa,
4th
buena.
basket of the night. He's taken
Buena.
7 shots, a solid 57%.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them
Dale,
right
te hago el
back
screening.
into this game.
Towns kicks to Rose. Covington in the corner.
Eh.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. AI, no good.
Yeah.
Bulls trail by 12. Dunn looking over the floor.
Steven. Steven.
Already his
¿Quién
3rd
dio?
foul.
Diablo,
It's gotta be time
sáquenlo
to
del
get him
juego,
out of there,
siéntenlo.
probably until the 3rd
Charro.
quarter.
This is his first chance at the
Charro.
line tonight. The NBA always evolving, Steve. What do you like to see in a big man coming through the ranks these days with the kind of game we've got in front of us?
Well, I think right now, a lot of these big guys, they have to be versatile, especially on the defensive end. We talk
Pero
so
de
much about the
reloj.
big shooting threes. But I think big guys right now got to be able to switch on pick and rolls, being able to guard the smaller guys. And I think also you still have to have that toughness. But I would love, Kevin, to see somebody come in and just dominate on the low block, and our entire game changes because this guy can win a championship being a low post player.
But you really think that's going to happen?
No, not at all.
The pass to Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Competing, battling inside. This is what coaches want to see Markkanen do more of.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Dunn. And then for Minnesota. Luol Deng is checked in for Gibson. Wiggins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Teague in for Rose. AI right side. Here's Deng. Out of hand on it. Pass to Harrison.
Lo dejé solo, me
Good on the
dormí.
shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. T kicks to AI. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
Como que bien mordido.
To the inside. It's
Tapón.
deflected.
Just
No.
not much success
que no.
when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Deng. Back to AI. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Sí.
A nice
Bien.
shot by Teague.
Por ahí.
And you could tell Teague was
Vámonos
looking
por el
for a shot
playmaking.
on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch him fire.
Now here's Levine. He's guarded by AI. Out of bounds, Bulls ball.
Meow.
Chicago keeps possession.
Ay, sugar daddy. Me sentaron.
Thank you, Kevin. Big first half in points and assists. How are you able to make such an impact?
Well, yeah, I gotta say my teammates have done a great job with their movement. You know, cutting, getting open. They made it easy for me to get them open shots. And when the other guys out there playing with this much energy, the D gets stretched in and I get a lot of good looks myself.
Great to see 5 guys helping out and 1 guy taking advantage. Kevin, back to you.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's AI, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Wiggins comes in for Robert Covington, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Rose. With the shot, here's AI, and the layup
Muy
is
bien.
good. AI's got 24. Valentine with it, working on AI.
pasó?
The shot, no good. Minnesota's
Derrick.
gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Rose, kicks it to Covington. To the middle.
Mala mía. Eso es mala mía.
Here's Arcidiacono.
Vamos, vamos.
AI passes to Gibson. Out to AI. Outside, Towns.
Vamos con el pick and roll.
AI outside. And AI throws it down.
And, you know,
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they
That's
did
how we
tonight
do it,
says, I think,
baby.
Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.